Borussia Dortmund against Werder Bremen. Titles have been won. Tears have been shed. History has been made. Here are the top 10 goals that the fixture has produced. First up, it's Jurgen Klopp's emotional farewell at Dortmund after 7 years at the club. But the two-time Bundesliga winning coach finished on a high.
Mkhitaryan, lovely control. Henrik Mkhitaryan, what a delicious finish from the Armenian. Composure personified. And the Armenian showing confidence to wait for the goalkeeper and then just scoop it over him.
On the 24th of August 1963, Dortmund's Timo Konietzka scored the first ever Bundesliga goal, just 35 seconds into their game at Bremen. The problem is, this is not the goal. You see, Konietzka was a little too quick for the cameras. But what we do have is a reconstruction for you of Konietzka's momentous effort. An iconic moment in the history of the Bundesliga. But in the context of the game, it didn't matter. As Werder Bremen went on to win, the cameras were rolling for Konietzka's second with the last kick of the game. But on the first ever Bundesliga match day, the points went to Werder Bremen. Wolfgang Furger is responsible for the strike next up in our countdown. Now, Borussia Dortmund spent 4 years outside of the Bundesliga in the 70s, but Furger helped them get promoted again to the top flight in 1976. Fresh from scoring against Bayern the previous weekend, Furger was on target once more against Werder Bremen. Yet not for the first time, Dortmund couldn't hold on to their lead against Bremen, as the visitors recovered to record their first away win of the season. Michael Lusch spent 11 years playing for Borussia Dortmund. He made 241 appearances and scored 13 goals. But the team he scored the most against were Werder Bremen. Lusch's volley helped continue a good run for Dortmund as they made it 10 games unbeaten in the Bundesliga. But the campaign ended in agonising fashion for Lusch & co. They missed out on the Bundesliga title, only on goal difference to VfB Stuttgart.
Nuri Sahin's already scored once from a free kick this season. And here he is again, it's up and over the wall and it's beaten Tim Wiese. What an absolute peach of a free kick. Borussia Dortmund break the deadlock inside 10 minutes thanks to their boy wonder who continues to deliver the goods. It's his fourth goal of the season and rightly receives a round of applause from head coach Jurgen Klopp.
Brazilian forward Everton became a Dortmund legend on the final day of the 2001-2002 season. It was 1-1 with 16 minutes to play and Dortmund had to win to lift the Meisterschale.
This is D-Day. This is dangerous, it's over to Everton! It's in, and is that the goal that wins Borussia Dortmund the Bundesliga title? The Samba star has started the party in Dortmund.
Everton's effort did prove to be the title-winning strike too, as Dortmund won the Bundesliga for a third time in their history. It was his 10th league goal of the season, but it was by far the most important, as the reaction of Day and coach Matthias Sammer showed. That was just the beginning of wild celebrations at the Westfalenstadion.
And there it is, Stefan Reuter lifts the Meisterschale. Borussia Dortmund are the 2002 Bundesliga champions.
So okay, the first 6 goals were all by Dortmund, but the top 4 are by Werder Bremen, starting with Hartmut Konchal. He wasn't the most prolific goalscorer, no surprise for a player who was a right back, but this strike in 1976 was part of his only career brace, as Bremen came from behind to beat Dortmund. Jürgen Weber falls into a special category, having played for both sides. He even won the UEFA Cup Winners' Cup with Dortmund in 1966, but in the one season he spent at Bremen, he came back to haunt his old side in a campaign that would ultimately end in Borussia Dortmund getting relegated for the first time in Bundesliga history. Werder Bremen's Ulrich Borowka was nicknamed the Axe, and in 1988 he sliced through the Borussia Dortmund defence with a stunning effort. That was one of 8 Bundesliga goals that Borowka struck, but it was certainly memorable, as was the career he had with Bremen, where he lifted the Meisterschale twice, whilst gaining cult hero status with the fans too. It's Fabian Ernst, though, who takes the title of best goal in this fixture.
Weidenfeller's coming out for this. It's not cleared successfully. This is Fabian Ernst! Oh, I don't believe what I'm seeing! Roman Weidenfeller is absolutely distraught, and you can see why, but look at this from Fabian Ernst. Well, that must be all of 50 metres. What an outstanding goal from Fabian Ernst. And that, quite spectacularly, breaks the heart of Borussia Dortmund.
A wonderful strike by Ernst. Tell us in the comments which encounters you'd like to see the best goals from next time.
Oh my goodness, that's a bit of showboating for you. Bender didn't like that at all. Lewandowski goes for it again. Oh, he just can't do it. You just cannot be that good.
We're very happy, we're very pleased because we get these 3 points.